Bumblebee, it's checking it out. That's what'll get me, see right there? Yeah, get up in there. But that's, when those pollinate each other, I should get seeds that give different colors. I think that's how it works. I know there's a lot of people that, who raise irises. They get $5 to $10 for one of the foots. I forget what they're called. Especially when you got a new color. But yeah, I think they're cool, fun to grow. I'll be back. All right, well, there's number 3. This is going to be a bigger one. I got a lot of cutting and a lot of weeds, so we're going to fill that puppy right up. That one's still, first one is still at about 197 in the shade, so it's, you know, it's still hot in there. I'll be back. All right, well, it looks like the iron curtains worked. Nothing seemed to have attacked anything last night, which is a good thing. But anyhow, got everything watered. Going to get the rest of this, try to get some of this stuff more planted. And I got to start getting some new stuff started. You know, that stuff that'll grow good in the heat in June, July, August. And I know you want to start your, I got to plant corn, those black sunflower seeds. I'm going to do those mounds with the sisters, the squash, beans and corn. Goodness, a bug flew in my mouth. We'll move them today. They're going to be fun when they get to where I'm standing, until they get over there past the, I'll start getting all that stuff cleaned up. Yeah, we're gaining on it. I got to get all this cut. I got to get this cleaned up and cut, but we're gaining on it. Now I got another pit started. I'm going to go over and empty some more out of the chicken coop. And get everything done so that I can work on those tunnels. I think they'll work pretty good. The chickens were walking around in them when they didn't even need to, and they fit in there good. As a matter of fact, I think I got them a little too big, but it's all in development. But we'll see. I'll be back. All right, well, we're gaining on it. We got a couple spots in the yard straightened out. I got another pile there that I took out of the yard, but anyhow, we're getting it. I'm gonna have to put some comb on some hives because I know they got to be getting full. I want them to go into sort of a swarm mode, some of them, so they'll make queen cells and I can do some splits. But if I ain't careful and I do it and I ain't paying attention, well, they'll just fly away. But anyhow, that's what I've been doing, getting this squared away, just trying to get caught up on all my, everything's growing and I need to get everything caught up and cleaned up. And we're going to go ahead and I got to go to the store yet. I guess I'll go to the store and then I'll come back and I'll get some more of that stuff planted, and then we're going to get some flats planted tonight probably for our next batch of stuff that goes in June and July. And then in June, into June, we'll start planting stuff that'll go in August and September, you know, like Brussels sprouts and all that good stuff. But anyhow, I'll be back. The one spider that'll actually look at you, and he's looking at me right now. Yeah, you're on camera. It's a little jumping spider. Don't get too close, he's liable to jump on me and freak me out. I needed my pitchfork. What are you doing, man? Huh? Hey. Yeah, I see you too, man. Yeah, you see me. Huh? You're on camera, man. Huh? My camera won't focus. Oh, he jumped. What are you doing, man? I'm building my other compost pile. Boy, them chickens can poop a lot in the winter. I'll be back. Yep, that's the highest I ever got one. Looks like it's at 130. This is the one the old lady's buried in. So she's getting cooked up real good. I can say this is the one that's underneath the tarp. Really worked good. I don't have enough tarps, but yeah, it's it. 125, 130, about 131. It's pretty good. That one there is just a cooking. Leave that in there. Keep her buttoned up. I'll try to get some more tarps. I probably need to get one for this. I don't think they cost that much at one of these box stores. But anyhow, just wanted to show you that because I was wondering. It's been 4 days since I shut that one down. I'm just going to let it sit there and cook. The 18-day guy say you gotta, after 4 days you should pull it out and turn it, and then turn it every day for 18 days. I don't really need it until the fall, and then I'll be making some more beds over there. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these through May and June and July. I should be able to get, well, until I run out of chicken manure. And then there's a couple people around me, farmers that have horses or cows and sheep. I'm not gonna get any horse stuff. And I might go get a load of manure from them just to keep going, because I want to have maybe 10 or 15 of them, of these little things, sitting around this summer into fall and into spring. The stuff that I got, that I have that's ready, will dress up the beds that I have already. And then I'll start making some other beds with the other ones in the spring. Because if you do compost, if I let that sit there for a year, it's a slow way of doing it. It is going to turn into compost dirt. I mean, it already is. I mean, it's already pretty good. I mean, it's got, you know, but it's got everything in it that your dirt needs. That's what you're trying to do with compost, is grow your dirt, not fertilize the plants. The plants will grow good in, you know, the whole idea of this is to no-till is to add compost to your piles of compost beds just to make that dirt really good dirt. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing. All right, well, here's my tunnel idea. It's all in development. It's working. They're in there. Gives them a little bit more space. I just pretty much put this together with a bunch of shoestring pieces I had. The idea, but definitely going to patent pending. So this is, see it here first. You're welcome to make it, but don't try to sell it. But yeah, they're in there just tearing up all the clover in there, and you know, the grasses. Even Junior went into it. He was all the way halfway down into it. Not a lot of room in there, and I might use different materials. But this definitely gives them a little bit more space. They don't have to live on a dry, flat, muddy surface. If you have a coop that's just in one place and the chickens are in it all the time, but you want to be able to let them go out a little bit, well, this will work. Even Junior, he don't care. He's like a rat in a tunnel. He don't care. They're all going to the end to see where it goes. He just doesn't like being locked up right at the moment. But you just basically let him eat it all down and then take and move it over a foot. Now this one here was a little bit tougher to set up because all my land here, the guy before me had a concrete business. and he dumped gravel everywhere. So if you just have regular lawn, these things will stick right into the ground. It wouldn't take very long to set them up. I use those little yellow things.